I will never, ever vote for another Republican in my life until they come on and rebuke Trump and everything that has gone on. It just disgusts me. I would vote for Mickey Mouse before I voted for Trump. My name is Elizabeth. I live in Texas. I voted for Trump the first time. For the Republican Party to move forward and to believe that, all of this is okay. Everything, all the criminal action, believing that the vote was stolen, it even sickens me more. I will never, ever vote for another Republican in my life until they come on and rebuke Trump and everything that has gone on. It just disgusts me. I would vote for Mickey Mouse before I voted for Trump. He definitely wants to be a dictator. He is a coward, and I just can't believe that all of his lies, that people do not see that. I just don't understand it. So I will not be voting for Trump. I will vote for Biden, and I will not vote for another Republican in my life, no matter what, until the Republican Party stands up and talks against him. It is appalling.
Y'all notice all these cattle ranchers up in arms today? They are suddenly mad because the beef market has dropped since Trump is talking about some Argentinian beef. Oh, now they're upset. Now they want to talk about save the American farmer, right? See, this is what happens when racism runs the economy instead of logic. They voted for a man who sold them a fantasy that their white skin was going to be economic policy, and that somehow legislating harm and voting for harm towards black, brown, and immigrant communities was going to bring back the good old days, right? When America was great. But here's the gag. Capitalism don't love y'all either, boo-boo. See, Trump is not loyal to the American farmers like y'all thought he was. He is loyal to profit margins. What happened to all that? Oh, he's a businessman. He's a businessman. Y'all were excited about that. And if it's cheaper to import beef from Argentina than to pay y'all's fair rate in Texas, Kansas, Ohio, wherever, then baby, he's gonna sign and seal that deal and watch y'all's family farm fold like a cheap lawn chair at the county fair. See, they thought voting for Trump meant putting others back in their place. All they did was put themselves in a chokehold of their own making. Because hey, when you vote for oppression, baby, you don't get to choose who gets crushed first. That ain't how that works. See, that's what I mean when I say racism is expensive. It costs the worker, it costs the farmer, it costs the nation. See, they didn't realize they were sacrificing their own economy to feed their hatred. And now they're on here crying about losing markets, losing subsidies, losing land. And I can't even muster up a tear. Where was all this worry when it was our communities losing everything? So to all the Make America Great Again farmers, baby, welcome to the America you built. The America you voted for. America where greed don't know color and baby loyalty don't pay. Cause Trump ain't y'all savior, baby. He's your landlord. Ooh.
Can somebody explain to me in crayon eating terms why I make over 3 times the federal minimum wage and I cannot afford to live?
Explain it.
I do not want to hear the pull yourself up from your bootstraps, work 90 hours a week. That's not the goal, guys.
No, it's not the goal.
That should not be our standard.
Agreed. Should not be our standard.
I'm fucking tired of people being complacent with this uniparty, both of them fucking us over. When my parents were my age, they both made less than half of what I make, and they lived alone. I cannot afford to live anywhere alone. A 1-bedroom apartment, $1,800. 2-bedroom apartment.
This generation is locked out of living on their own.
Who the fuck can afford that? It is embarrassing to come out and say that it is a struggle to survive right now. But
I'm sorry, dude. I feel for you.
People are struggling. And do not get me started on what my grandparents were doing. They $3,000 house. And yes, I understand inflation and all of the bullshit that they have been pulling with the Fed. Why are we allowing it?
Why are we allowing it?
And then I clock out of my shift. I am
big one coming up here.
To go home. And I check the news. Another 60 fucking billion to a country nobody can put out on a map. What are we doing? Where has the plot gone? We have lost it, folks. We have fucking lost it. The American dream is dead. It is
That's sad.
gone.
That is sad.
Forgotten.
Before we watch the next video, I want to say something. Many people vote with hope. They believe things will get better. Sometimes they are happy with their choice and sometimes they will disappointed. The people in this video are sharing their own experiences. Some says they regret their vote. Others feel that life is become harder for them and their families. And I am not here to tell you what do believed. I am only asking one simple question. Are politicians really helping ordinary people? Because at the end of the day, people want to good jobs, lower prices and safe life and a better future for your children. Now let's watch a few more videos and voice here that they say have to say.
I regret voting for Trump. You guys told me I would, and here we are, just barely over a month after he was sworn in, and I have so many reasons, so many disappointments, and I've lost so many rights as a woman already. So I guess I'll just start listing the reasons why. So many rights gone as a woman, starting with did I lose rights? I thought I did. See, I was told so many times by the left that I lost all of my rights because I'm a woman. So I thought for sure I did, but now that I'm trying to come up with a list, it's just not coming to the tip of my tongue here. I don't know. Maybe we'll try again after I do some research.
Yeah, I want to jump on the bandwagon of saying that I regret my vote for Trump. My whole family does. My husband and I own a farm in Ohio that was funded through the Inflation Reduction Act, which Biden signed into law. And now the executive orders from Trump are rolling back all of that funding for us. So now we can no longer afford our farm. And when all that happened, it was like a lightning bolt hit my brain. And I realized that I shouldn't just be voting for myself, that Trump's policies and EOs are hurting millions of people. But it took it affecting me personally to understand what I had done was wrong. And I think it's really important for anyone to come out who voted for him and is now negatively impacted by the executive orders, or maybe you have friends or family, especially in minority communities, who are being very heavily impacted by what's going on right now. So yeah, I think it's time for us to stop being so selfish maybe and to vote for what's best for the country instead of just in our tiny little bubble, because we're all in the same boat now and we're all equally screwed by our new president.
We just watch videos from different people. Some of them said they regret their vote. Some told about money problem. Some talk about farms, jobs and their economy. Others talk about how life is become harder for ordinary people. And honestly, when I watch videos like this, I always ask myself one simple question. What can you learn from all of this? Because at the end of the day, this is not any about Trump. It is not only about Republicans. It is not only about Democrats. It is about people, real farmers, real workers, real farmers, and real families, real village. Many people vote because they believe things will get better. They believe a leader will help them. They believe promises. They believe the future will be brighter. There is nothing wrong with hope. Hope is important, but hope alone is not enough. People also need result. If food prices are high, people feel it. If rent is high, people feel it. If job becomes harder to find, people feel it. If families struggle to pay bills, they feel it every single day, and that is why the economy matters so much. Most people do not wake to every morning thinking about politics. Most people wake to thinking about works. They think about paying rent. They think about paying budget, about buying food. They think about take caring for their children. They think about their future. That is real life. And when life become harder, people start asking questions. They start asking their leader are really helping them. They start asking if the promises will real. They start asking they made the right choice. That is exactly what we saw in those videos. Now those that mean every person feels the same way. Not. Of course not. America is a big country. People have different opinion. Some people support Trump. Some people do not. Some people support Republicans. Some support Democrats, and everyone has the right of their opinion. That is the part of democracy. But one thing should never change. We should also be willing to look at fact. We should always be willing to ask questions, and we should never treat politics like heroes, because politicians are public servants. They work for the people. The people do not work for them. I think this is where many people make mistakes. Sometimes people become so loyal to a political party that they stop asking questions. They stop looking at fast. They stop listening to different opinion, and that they happen any side, not just one side, any side. When that happens, politics become emotional interest of practical. Instead of asking, is the policy helping people? People start asking, is my term winning? But political should not be about teams. Politics should be about result. If a political helps workers, that is good. If a policy helps farmers, that is good. If a policy hurts people, we should be honest enough to so, no matter who create the policy. Another things I noticed from this video, frustration. A lot of frustration. People try to many feel they work hard but cannot get ahead. Many young people feel the buying a home is become impossible. Many farmers feel pressure from rising cost. Many workers from payback do not get enough, because it is really matters. Thank you so much for this watching. Let me know the things in the comment below, and please keep discussing respectfully, and remember, think to yourself, check the facts, listen to different opinion, and always keep a open mind. See you in the next video.